So inhale, energy moving up your spine. And exhale, downward flowing. With your next breath in, draw a half breath from your tailbone into your heart space. Hold the breath in your heart. Take a pause here. And continue to inhale from your heart all the way up to the crown of your head. Holding at the top. Pausing here in the fullness. And release. Downward flowing. 2 more rounds. Half breath into the heart. Holding in the heart space. Inhale from the heart all the way up. Holding at the top. And release. Final round. Half breath into the heart space. Pausing here. Inhale from the heart all the way up. Holding at the top. And release. Returning to a natural breath. And again, just noticing the effects of that practice. Releasing stress and bringing ourselves into the present moment. Stay focused on your breath. Natural rhythm in and out of your nose. And our meditation will be on gratitude. So this process of guiding us to those things in our life we are grateful for, the more we can practice this, the more things to be grateful for that will show up. So, staying with your breath. Think about the things you're grateful for. The first thing that comes to mind is fine. Say it in your mind's eye. I am grateful for, and really feel it, experience it. And now the next thing that comes to mind, picturing it in your mind's eye, letting that feeling of gratitude take over your whole body. And now the next thing, perhaps a person, a group of people, an experience, an opportunity. Feel it and really experience it. One last thing that you're grateful for, bringing it to mind. If something comes up that makes you smile, really delve into that sensation. And now let's be grateful for our body. How great our body has been to us. And even be grateful for any pain or system issues. For they allow us or give us an opportunity to heal and grow, an opportunity to slow down, and an opportunity to focus on that area of the body in need of love and kindness. So be grateful for our mind, our intellect. Be grateful for your neck and shoulders, helping to keep your head held high as we journey through life. I'm grateful for your arms, the ability to use, create, prepare food, write, read, embrace. Gratitude for your heart, constant beating thousands of times per day, serving our body with fresh oxygen-rich blood. Gratitude for stomach and gut, our ability to digest and to receive nourishing foods. Gratitude for legs carrying us on this earth, for our feet and toes grounding us, that connection. And think about anything else on your body that you're grateful for right now. And now let's be grateful for things in the future we wish to happen. Let's be grateful for them now, like they've already happened. I'm so grateful. Filling in the blank, I'm so grateful I met the love of my life, had my dream job, I'm in my ultimate state of health. Really feel that. And now be grateful for that health goal. I'm so grateful, filling in the blank. What would it feel like to be that healthy right now? And what would you do with that newfound health? And now think about one particular experience you've been dreaming of. How grateful would you be to have that experience right now? Bring that gratitude to this present moment. Be grateful for all the great things that are going to happen in this practice, this evening, this week ahead. And we'll finish our meditation with 3 deep, long breaths. Inhale through the nose, filling up the tummy. Exhale, sighing it out. 2 more. Final one. And let's keep and hold on to that feeling of gratitude and stillness within. Stay with your breath. If you're laying, drawing your knees towards your chest, and if you're seated, then just slowly making your way down towards your back. Drawing your knees in towards your chest, giving your lower back a little massage here. Taking your feet out wide and letting your knees fall in towards each other, arms out wide beside you. Take a couple breaths. Feel that support on your sacrum. And let's start to drop the knees from side to side, keeping the feet out wider than the hips. Feeling a stretch down the front of the hip crease. A little twist through the spine when your knees are next over the right hand side, holding there. You might like to deepen the stretch by lifting your right ankle to your left thigh. You can gaze up or over to the left. 3 deep breaths here. And slowly releasing, coming back to center, and a few more side to side movements. When your knees are next over the left, no rush getting there, take a hold. Again, option to deepen by lifting the left ankle to the right thigh, gazing up or over to the right. 3 deep breaths. Allow yourself to feel so heavy. And release. A final few side to side movements. When your knees are next in center, holding there, walking your feet to hip width, and again, drawing your knees to the chest, giving your lower back a nice little massage. Maybe taking some circles. And if you have any lower back pain, then rolling over to your right hand side and pressing up. Otherwise, hands underneath the kneecaps, chin towards the chest. We'll start to rock back and forth. Eventually coming all the way up to a comfortable seat. Spine nice and straight. Imagine a little string pulling you up by the crown of the head. Shoulders roll up to the ears, back and down. And we'll draw the hands together at heart center, thumbs to the sternum. Breath in, lifting your heart towards the sky. Breath out, chin towards your chest, head hangs heavy. Welcome yourself here. This is your practice, your time. Perhaps an intention or a prayer comes to mind. Take a couple deep breaths as you really visualize that. And with your next breath in, releasing the arms down beside you, circling the arms up overhead, palms meet, gaze up. Breath out, hands come to heart center. 2 more times, inhale, circle arms up. Feel that length, exhaling, hands to heart. And one last time, inhale. And exhale. We'll come over to a tabletop position. So hips are over knees, shoulders over wrists, big toes together, knees out wide. Sit your hips all the way back towards your heels. Stretch your arms forward, chin or forehead to the mat. Take a couple deep breaths here. Feel that stretch through your spine. Gently lift the head. Start to walk the hands over to the left. Right hand on top. Rest your head down. 3 breaths here. Feel that beautiful stretch through the right side body. And releasing, slowly coming back to center, taking a pause in the middle, feeling the difference between the sides. And then moving over to the right, left hand on top of the right, resting the head, 3 deep breaths here. Final breath. And release back to center. Take a breath. Notice any sensations through the side body. Next breath in. Come back up to your tabletop position. Knees draw back underneath the hips. Breath out. Lengthen the spine. Inhale as you start to tuck the tailbone. Dropping the tummy. Opening the chest. Shoulders draw back. Gaze in front. Breath out. Starting at the tailbone. Tucking it under. Chin towards your chest at the end, and sit your hips back towards your heels. Quick child's pose. Breath in, gaze into your hands, scooping up, lifting up into your cow. Exhaling into cat, and quick child's pose. 2 more with your breath. Inhale. Opening your heart, exhale, curling in, grounding through your palms, chin to chest, tuck your tailbone, hips back to heels. And 1 more round with your breath. Inhaling cow, exhale cat, hips back to heels. Holding in your child's pose, maybe taking your knees out a bit wider, really extending your arms in front. Keep extending through the left hand as you thread your right arm underneath your left, right shoulder and right ear to the mat. Take a couple breaths here. Breathing deep into your tummy. If you're familiar with Ujjayi breath, you might like to come into this now. And releasing that right arm back out in front. Take a breath, notice any sensation. And then thread that left hand underneath the right shoulder and ear to the mat. 2 deep breaths here. Each breath out, relaxing, becoming heavy. And release left arm out in front. One final breath. Inhale, lifting up to your tabletop position, realigning. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, tuck your toes, draw your tummy in, and just hover your knees above the mat. Take 2 breaths here, creating a bit of heat and fire. Breath out, slowly lift your hips all the way up for our first downward facing dog. Take any movements that you like. Keep breathing. Give your head a good shake out, yes and no. Bend one knee at a time. And any movements that your body calls for here, maybe moving the hips side to side. Hands are shoulder width, fingers spread, and you're really grounding through each and every finger. Lengthening your spine, feeling that rebound through your tailbone. Any lower back pain, you can keep your knees bent. Most important to breathe. Keep breathing into your tummy. 2 more breaths here. Next breath in, tippy toes bent, knees gaze to your hands. Breath out, take as many little steps as you need all the way to the forward fold. Let your upper body hang heavy. Give your head a good shake out, keep breathing. Grab a hold of the opposite elbow with each hand and gently sway from side to side. Jaw is soft. Release the grip, arms hang heavy. Walk your hands over to the right hand side, ground through your left foot. Relax your neck and jaw, 1 breath. And release all the way over to the left side, grounding through your right foot, 1 deep breath. Coming back through center, bending your knees more, drawing your tummy in and slowly unraveling up through standing. Shoulders roll back and down at the top. Stand tall, take a breath. How do you feel? Inhale, circle arms up overhead, palms meet, gaze up. Exhale, hands to heart. Come back to that intention that you set. Inhale, circle arms up overhead. Exhale, bend the knees, leading with the chest, folding forward over the legs, arms and head heavy at the bottom. Hands to shins or the mat. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale to fold, ground your hands, step back to a plank position. Deep breath in here. Exhale, drop the knees and lower all the way down to your tummy or cat-cow, Chantel. Squeeze your legs together. Inhale, shoulders roll back, chest opens, gaze in front. Exhale to lower your chest first, then your head. 2 more times. Inhale, curling up. Exhale, softening. Press your hips firmly into the mat. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, soften down. Draw your tummy off the mat, chin to your chest. Inhale to your tabletop. Tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths here. Any movements that you like. Slow, deep breaths. Keep your awareness on your breath. Keep yourself present. And by keeping this whole practice a meditation, by staying in the present moment, we're healing. 1 last breath. Inhale, tippy toes, bent knees, gaze to your hands. Exhale, walk, step or light hop. Top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, power through your legs, reverse swan dive, raise to standing. Hands meet, gaze up, weight to the heels, open the chest. Big bend, exhale, folding forward, leading with the chest, arms hang heavy. Inhale for a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold, step or jump back to your plank. Option to keep the knees up, breath in. Lower them if you need. Exhale, come all the way down to your tummy. Untuck toes, squeeze your legs together. Inhale, open your heart, gaze up, shoulders away from ears. Exhale from the core, knees or over the toes, downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths here. Drawing your tummy in, can you press your sit bones any higher? 2 more deep breaths. Last one. Feeling your body opening up. Inhale, tippy toes, bent knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk, step or light hop. Forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Let everything hang heavy. Power through your legs. Inhale, reverse swan dive, raise to standing. Exhaling, hands to heart. Inhale, circle arms up. Keeping the palms apart this time. Exhale, sit your hips down. Try to avoid a curve in the lower back, but tuck the tailbone under. Weight to the heels, sit down lower. 2 breaths here. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward, lead with your chest. Inhale for a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale as you fold, step or jump back to your plank. And lower straight away with control, dropping the knees if you need. Inhale, open up, shoulders away from ears, gaze up, squeeze your legs. Exhale, knees or over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale to raise your right leg. Hold here and give your right leg a good shake out. Keep breathing, a few rotations through the ankle. And then open your knee towards the ceiling, opening your hip to the right. 1 deep breath here, shoulders in one line, pressing evenly through both hands. Inhale, straighten that right leg. And exhale, step your right foot between your hands, drop your left heel. Inhale, windmill up, warrior 2, gazing over your right hand. 3 deep breaths here. Engaging your left thigh, right knee in line with big and second toe. Deep breath into your tummy. Exhale, windmill down, frame your right foot back to plank and lower. Inhale, open up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your left leg. Give it a good shake out. Few ankle rotations. All the blood moving, and then open your hip to the left knee towards the ceiling. Take 1 deep breath. Inhale, straightening left leg. Exhale, step the foot between your hands. Drop your right heel down and inhale, windmill up. Warrior 2, gazing over your left hand. Knee in line with your big and second toe, right thigh engaged. 3 breaths. Final one. Breath out, windmilling down, framing your left foot, plank and lower, dropping knees if you need. Inhale as you open your heart, gaze up. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. At any point you can drop your knees if you've had enough of down dog. 2 more breaths. Slowing your heart rate. Letting your body know you're safe, you're calm. Inhale, tippy toes, bent knees, gaze forward. Exhale, step, hop or jump. Forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, raising. Palms meet, gaze up, open chest. Exhaling, hands to heart. And down the side. Take a couple breaths here. Close down your eyes. Observing your body. What are you feeling? More open, maybe some movement of energy, some heat. Come back to that intention you set. Breath in, circle arms up, gaze up. Option to open the chest. Big bend, exhale, folding forward, leading with the chest. Inhaling for a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold and step your right leg back. Bend into the left knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms out to the side, opening your chest. 2 breaths. Feeling a stretch through the front of the right hip. Breath out, hands come together at heart center. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Press your palms in towards each other. Drop this back knee if you need to. Gaze into your left elbow, 2 breaths. Exhale, release hands through center, framing your left foot. Step back to your plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, lowering, dropping knees if you need. Inhale to open up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raising your right leg. Exhale, step the right foot between your hands, bend into that right knee. Inhale, raising arm. Exhale, opening through your heart. 2 breaths. 1 point of focus. Exhaling, hands come to heart center. Left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Press your palms into each other. Look to your right elbow. 2 breaths here. Exhaling, hands to heart center. Frame your right foot. Bend your left knee. Spring yourself into a forward fold. 1 deep breath. Let everything hang heavy. Walk your hands over to the left, ground through your right foot. Take a breath. And release. Walk your hands over to the right, grounding through your left foot. Take a breath here. Coming back through center. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, power through your legs. Reverse swan dive, raising. Hands meet, gaze up, open your chest. Exhaling, hands to heart. And hands to the side. Take a breath. Observe your body. Inhale, circle arms up. Exhale, circle arms out in front. Right elbow underneath your left. Eagle arms. Back of the hands, all the palms meet. Sit your hips down. Ground through your right foot. Lift your left leg up and over. So left thigh on top of right. This toe can point towards the ground, or you might like to hook that left thigh behind your right calf. Keep sitting your hips, squeezing your legs. Squeeze your arms, open your chest. 2 more breaths. 1 point of focus. And perfect. Releasing that left leg. Inhale, circle arms up overhead. Exhale, right elbow underneath the left. Back of the hands or the palms meet. Breath in. Exhale, sitting hips down. Switching sides. Right leg up and over the left. Keep that toe pointing towards the mat or hooking it behind. Squaring hips, sitting low. Squeeze the thighs, squeeze the elbows, open the chest, breathe. One last breath. And release. Inhale, circle arms up. Exhaling, hands to heart. And down beside. Take a breath. Notice all those sensations through your arms and legs. And adding on. Inhale, circle arms up. Palms meet, gaze up, open the chest. Exhale, folding forward, leading with the chest. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. This time step straight into your down dog. Take a couple breaths here, any moves that you like. Feel all the space that you've made in your body. Breath in, raise your right leg. Breath out, step your right foot between your hands. Lower your left knee down, untuck your left toes. Make sure your right knee is not too far over your ankle. Breath in, open your arms out wide. Take a couple breaths here. So you want to feel a stretch down the front of the left hip. Breath out, interlock your fingers behind your back or just grab the opposite hand. Inhale, open your heart, gaze up. So we're opening through the heart and the left hip. 2 breaths. Exhale, release the grip. Hands come out in front. Left elbow underneath the right. Eagle arms again. Back of the hands, all the palms meet. Take your elbows away and up. 2 breaths here. And release both arms over to the outside of this right thigh. So deep twist. We're aiming to have both hands find their way to the mat, or maybe they're just reaching down. Beautiful side body stretch, 2 breaths. And release, bringing your hands in on the inside of that right foot. Walk your right foot out to the side. Come to the pinky blade edge, right knee out to the side. Lizard pose. Stay up on your hands, or if you'd like to deepen it, you might like to drop to the forearms. We'll stay for 3 deep breaths here. Each breath out, relaxing more. Final breath. Can you let go anymore? Slowly lifting up, grounding through that right foot, walking the right foot in between your hands and taking your hips back, straightening through that right leg, toes towards your face. Your right knee can be as bent as you need. Nice straight spine here. Take a couple breaths. So it's like you're lengthening between the crown of your head and your tailbone. And your next breath out, folding over that right leg. 3 breaths here. Big breath in, slowly walking forward onto that right foot. Moving into Skandasana, so tuck your left toes, lift the left knee, drop your left heel down as you move to the toes on your right foot, so lifting your right heel up. If this is too much, you can always be in half, so lifting up. Okay, you might like your hands on the mat in front, heart center, or for a deeper option, left hand comes behind. Take your weight in that left hand, right hand to right thigh, opening and pressing that right knee open. 2 more breaths. 1 point of focus. Okay, release. Take your hands around this left leg. Extend that left leg away as you lower your right knee down. So if this is too deep, you can always have the sole of the right foot on the left inner thigh. Especially if you've got knee knee issues. So straightening down this left leg, we can start to lower down. Leading with your chest. Take a couple breaths. Relax your jaw and shoulders. Breathing into your tummy. 3 breaths. And releasing, slowly walking back. We're going to switch sides, so draw that right knee in and then make your way to the sole of that left foot, coming into our low lunge. Inhaling, arms out wide, open your heart. Take a couple breaths here, feeling that stretch now down the front of the right hip. And breath out, interlocking fingers behind your back. Inhale, opening your heart, gazing up, 2 breaths. And exhale, release. Right elbow underneath the left, back of the hands or the palms meet, eagle arms. Take your elbows away and up for 2 breaths. And releasing both arms over to the outside of this left thigh. Aiming to reach the mat. Your point of comfort, wherever you can breathe deeply, is perfect. 2 breaths. And release both hands to the inside of that left foot. Walk that left foot over to the left. Come to the pinky toe edge, opening that left knee to the side, lizard pose. Staying on your palms or dropping down to your forearm. Breathe and relax. 3 deep breaths here. Final breath. Breath in, slowly lifting up. Walking that left foot in between your hands. Taking your hips back, straightening through that left leg, toes towards your face. Extend your spine long here. Take a couple breaths. And breath out, folding forward, relaxing over the leg. 3 breaths. And breath in, walking back onto that left foot. Tucking your right toes, lift your right knee. Coming into Skandasana, drop your right heel, lift your left heel off. And remember our other option being up high. Right, hands to the mat, hands to heart, or right hand behind, taking your weight in that hand, left knee opening, left hand opening through the knee. 3 breaths. Breathing into your tummy. And release, walking both hands around that right leg, extending it out as you lower that left knee down, remembering second option to bring the sole of the left foot to the right inner thigh. Squaring yourself down this right leg and folding forward, leading with your chest. 3 deep breaths here. Perfect. Slowly releasing, crawling back. Extending that left leg out beside the right, both legs in front. Give your legs a nice shake out. Feel all the space that you made through your hammies, hips, into your glutes. And bending your knees, feet are hip width. Start to drop your knees from side to side. Few windscreen wipers. Coming into our yin practice now. So our first hold will be a wide leg forward fold. So grabbing a hold of your pillow or roll towel, anything you've got to support you. Take your legs out nice and wide. Try and be right on your sit bone, so removing any flesh. Taking your props out in front. If you'd like something more gentle, whatever you've got out in front, you can always bend your knees and then rest the bolster prop underneath your knees. Okay. So a few options for folding forward, maybe forearms. You can rest your elbows, head in your palms, maybe head straight down. Just working with what you have and allowing yourself to relax. We'll be here for 3 minutes. Breathe and relax. Closing down your eyes. Letting yourself feel so heavy. Coming to this nice healing breath. In for at least a 4 and out for a 4 or longer. Noticing that little pause at the height of the inhale. And again at the end of the exhale. Bringing your full awareness to your breath. And in doing so, making this practice a meditation. And in this state of meditation, of stillness, where all the magic happens, we heal, we learn. Can you relax any more? We're nearing the halfway mark. Feel your body starting to open. What sensations are moving through you right now? Feeling your tummy expand with the breath in, and your whole body soften with the breath out. Final 7 breaths here. Deep sighs out of the mouth are always welcome. Final 2 breaths. And slowly starting to unravel. Walking your hands back towards you. Shoulders roll up to the ears, back and down. Take your time, keep the eyes closed. Remove any props over to either side. You can bring your legs out in front. Use your hands to help. Give your legs a little shake out. We'll just come to a rebound. So take your hands behind you, drop down to your forearms. You can have your chin towards your chest, up towards the ceiling, or rest your head back. We'll just take a pause here, observing what you're feeling through the legs. Two more breaths. What can you notice? And slowly pressing up. And we'll come all the way down to our back. We're going to raise the legs, or if you're against the wall, you might like to scoot yourself up against the wall, taking either hip to the wall and then reclining your legs straight up. Otherwise, you can stay on your mat, ease your way back. You can take support underneath your hips, so lifting the hip up, taking a cushion or a towel underneath the hips, or even just flat on your back and lifting the legs right up. So a little bend in the knees and no strain in the legs. So you're not having to work to hold the legs up. You can relax. If it gets too much, you can always draw the knees in towards the chest. We'll be here for a couple minutes. Breathe and relax. Tummy rising with the breath in. Whole body softening with the breath out. What sensations can you observe here? You're starting to feel some tingling, some heat through the soles of your feet. Movement down the legs. Tummy rising and falling. Nowhere else to be, nothing else to be doing. Your time to restore. Jaw is relaxed, forehead relaxed. We'll be here for 1 more minute. Final 5 breaths. Final breath. Deep sigh out of the mouth. Slowly drawing your knees in towards the chest. Might like to take your hands to your kneecaps or your shins and take a little rock side to side. If you're against the wall, rolling over to either side. If you're on the mat, you can take your feet back down. Gently lifting your hips up, removing any props over to the side, lowering down. Walk your feet out wide, let your knees rest in towards each other, arms out wide, a moment to pause and observe here. What can you feel through your body? And your choice, staying in stillness for a bit longer or bringing in some movement, perhaps some windscreen wipers, dropping the knees from side to side, perhaps hugging the knees in towards the chest. Your call. And from here we'll move into a twist. So walking the feet to hip width, you might like to take support over to your right hand side. And a couple options for our twist. Arms will be out wide, knees raised. For a deep twist, your left thigh will come on top of your right thigh. Your left foot might even hook in behind your right shin, and you'll drop your knees over to the right. For a less deep twist, your knees can just be on top of each other and drop to the right, and you might find it better to not even have any support there. So just playing around, finding your sweet spot, gazing up towards the ceiling, or if the neck is comfortable, looking over to the left. Allow yourself to feel so heavy to really let go. We'll be here for a couple minutes. Be with your breath. Be in this present moment, observing your body, observing the sensations. Each breath out, you're letting go. You're sinking deeper. Your body is becoming heavier, melting into the earth. Final 5 breaths here. Is it possible to relax any more? Final breath deeply in, filling up the tummy. Exhale, sighing it out. Super slow motion starting to unravel. Bringing the knees back through center, uncrossing, and lengthening the legs long. Taking a pause here. What are you observing through your body? What sensations can you feel? Final breath, just noticing. And gently drawing your knees back in. You might like to stay in stillness with knees bent for a little longer, or bring in some movement. Again, anything that your body's calling for. And moving any props, if you use them, over to the left-hand side. Deeper twist, we'll take right thigh on top of left. Otherwise, knees side by side. Dropping the knees over to the left. Gazing up to the ceiling or over to the front. Completely letting go. Breathe and relax. Can you soften any more? If not physically, then mentally. If any thoughts come through, you can label them future or past. Come back to this present moment, to your breath, to sensations. We'll be here for one more minute. Final 5 breaths. And slowly releasing, drawing the knees back. Uncrossing if they're crossed and lengthening the legs long. A moment to observe here. Allow yourself to feel so heavy. What sensations can you feel through your body? And from here we're moving into our final resting pose, Savasana. So you might like to take some support underneath your knees, perhaps a cover over your eyes, a pillow underneath your head. Get yourself nice and comfortable, make sure you're warm enough, maybe a light blanket over top. Completely relax. Close down your eyes and feel all the space that you've made in your body. Space you've made in your mind. Give yourself gratitude for taking this time, for refilling your cup. And take your full awareness to your feet. Both feet are so relaxed, so heavy. Awareness to your ankles, shins and calves. Knees and backs of the knees. Both lower legs, so heavy, so relaxed. Awareness to your thighs, your quadricep muscles and your hamstrings. Both legs, both sides, so heavy, so grateful and open. Awareness to the hips, pelvis and glutes. Open space, deeply relaxed. The whole lower body is in a deep state of relaxation. Awareness to the lower back, middle back, and upper back. The whole back body, grateful and relaxed, melting deeper with each breath out. Awareness to the tummy, rise and fall with the breath. The rib cage, chest and lungs. Can you feel the ever so subtle rise of the chest with the breath in and the softening with the breath out? Awareness to the upper chest and the whole torso now, so deeply relaxed. Awareness to the shoulders, the underarms, upper arms and elbows, the forearms and the wrists, both arms completely relaxed. Feeling into the hands, the palms, each and every finger, the backs of the hands, both hands fully relaxed. Feeling into the neck and throat, chin and jaw, teeth, lips, cheeks, nose, eyes, eyebrows and forehead. The whole face is so soft, free from tension. Feeling into the ears, sides of the head, back of the head, and lastly the crown. The whole head completely relaxed. The whole body in a deep state of relaxation. Bringing your awareness back to your heart space and back to the intention or prayer that you set at the start of the practice. Filling your heart space with that reality. It is your truth. In this moment, it is your reality. Allow that feeling to emanate as gold healing light through your heart space. And start to fill your whole body, moving up through the chest, arms, into the head, the brain, down your tummy into each of your organs, down the legs into each and every toe. That beautiful energy of your intention, your reality. And just coming back to your breath, the rise and fall, the breath brushing past your nostrils on the inhale, warmer air coming out on the exhale. Starting to count your breaths back from 7. Inhale, exhale, 7. Next inhale, exhale will be 6, all the way down to 0. And staying with that stillness, that cold light energy within you, bringing your awareness back to your surroundings. Bringing some mindful movement, fingers and toes. And taking the head gently from side to side. Deepening the breath. Slowly stretching the arms up overhead. Lengthening the legs, pointing the toes and flexing the feet. Hugging the knees in towards the chest and moving over to either side, right side if you need to get some more energy, and left side if you can just chill from here on out. Take a couple breaths on your side, let everything settle. And slowly pressing yourself up to a comfortable seat. No rush, take your time. Drawing the hands together at heart center, thumbs to the sternum. Breath in, lifting your heart up. Breath out, chin towards your chest, head hangs heavy. Acknowledging your practice, your effort, your energy. Thank you so much for sharing in it. It was a pleasure for me. Namaste. Okay, thank you everyone. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for joining me. Hope you have a beautiful evening. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.